Hello! Today we are going to look at our Google Suite and all the features that students have access to through their Google accounts. So we're going to find the easiest way to access all of this is through their Gmail. So it'll either be down here, it's the little like M looking icon. It'll be down here at the bottom, and I'm sorry my screen has cut off so you are not able to see that, but it's right under this. Or if you go over to this left hand bottom corner, there's a little open circle on the Chromebooks. If you click on that launcher and then click on the arrow, it'll take you to all of the apps that they have. So we're going to start in Gmail. Click on that. And obviously this will take us to the email, but what we're really interested in is this waffle up here. That's what we call a waffle. It's those 9 little dots. So we're going to go to that, and then we're going to go to our Google Drive. Here you will see it across the top. This is quick access. It's just the things that I've been working on recently. And then as we scroll down, I have everything into folders just like you would a Word document. If you organize files by folder, that might be something helpful to help your student with if they have a lot of Google Drive or Google Doc files. So the way you would do that, you would click on New and then Folder, and you can just title that, and it'll end up right here. You can change the colors and all that cool stuff too. So if we go down, a lot of what people are going to see are just these files like this. And it is nice, especially for our younger students, that it shows a picture of what it looks like. So in here, anything that's in your Google Drive will be right here. So we have slides or spreadsheets, PDFs, documents, all of that is going to go right here. And there are a couple different places where if a student needs to start a new document, slide, whatever, they could start it from here in their drive on the new, and then they would just click what they want. Or we can go back to the waffle and find things over here. So Sheets is just like an Excel spreadsheet, excuse me. Docs are like Word documents, so we'll start there. And we click New Doc, and it's again opens up just like any other Word document. This one I'm going to go ahead and title this New Doc, and then you would write right here, this is a new doc. And the nice thing about Google Docs is that they automatically save. So if the Chromebook gets shut, it gets X'd out accidentally, somebody just forgets to hit save, that is not a problem with these because it will automatically show up. So in our drive, it should be there. It's right there already living in the drive. So I didn't have to do a special save or anything like that. Just name it. And even if you don't name it, it will still save. You'll just have to go through and find what it looks like because they'll all say this like untitled document. So that's our docs. Slides are like PowerPoint presentations. So a lot of projects will use slides. And a lot of times you could have a template that's sent to you from a teacher, and your student would need to add things in, and it again will show up in the Google Drive once they download it, and they can work on it in slides. Here's a calendar feature, and just like any other digital calendar, I don't keep a Google Calendar, so I don't have much to show you on that. Meet, this is another important one. We're all getting used to Google Meets in the last year or so, and this is how a lot of teachers will start a Google Meet. They will give the class a nickname, and they'll enter the nickname right here, and when you enter that, there's a join. This join button will light up, and they can click that and go straight into the Google Meet that the teacher has hosted. So that's that's my preferred method for getting to a Google Meet, just because it's easier and we don't have to send out links. But there are still the links through email that that students can join their Google Meets that way. So that pretty much takes care of all this. Also, Google Classroom is accessible through that waffle. If you are interested in learning more about Google Classroom, we're going to have a separate video on class specific to Google Classroom. So, and the apps that the students have might be a little bit different, but down here at the bottom, I did want to point out, if you scroll all the way down, this is where a lot of our textbook resources live. So we have Connect Ed and EasyBridge, and so the students are able to access their textbook and their resources from this area. And again, it's to the waffle and scroll all the way down. As of right now, it's always all the way down, but those are there for your reference. Again, and we'll work on, we've got another video on Canvas, but anything that is in this Google Drive will be able to be uploaded into Canvas or Google Classroom. So there are any assignments or anything like that can easily flow between those two. Also, a lot of times with Canvas assignments and Google Classroom assignments, they'll download it from the teacher, a Google Doc from the teacher, and then it'll show up in here. If it's not in here, which it almost always will be, you can also double check in Shared With Me. It could be living in there. So we have a lot of things that would be right there. Okay, well, I hope you found this helpful, and I look forward to helping you out with some other technology tools. Have a great day.